Hey Capricorn, welcome to your June mid-month reading. I've gone ahead and just started pulling the cards here for you. Okay, it's lovely to see you come up twice in the reading. So yeah, this is a mid-month reading. Welcome to my channel. Sorry, being very rude. My name is Amber. Yes, this is for you Capricorn. It's a love, life, family, friends, matters of the heart, career, reading. They usually turn out to be love readings because I think that's usually what most people come to kind of watch the videos for. So that's usually what comes through. But often, you know, the same story that's told in the love story could actually be, you know, parallel or really speaking of a family situation, a friend situation, or other matters of the heart. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Cups here, Capricorn, for your outcome. But we also have the Prince of Cups that also jumped out when I was shuffling as well. I saw it a few times just before it was ready to be, the cards are ready to be laid. So it looks like overall you're being asked here with the Prince of Cups is to follow your heart, to listen to your heart, to respect whatever it is that your heart's trying to say or trying to tell you. So if your head is telling you one thing and your heart's telling you another, it will be your heart that's going to lead you kind of closer to your happiness, your path. You are being asked here as well to be very wise, or this is a learning lesson, and communication is also going to be really important as well. So there may be a lot of love messages going back and forth. Or it may just be a very emotional month, but it is about following your heart. Interestingly, with the Eight of Cups, this is also a card about following your heart and sometimes having to let go of what isn't making you totally happy, but maybe that's sufficient or it's satisfactory. You know, it does what it needs to do, but you know, it's not really making you feel excited or feel like maybe you're in love. You know, it's satisfactory, but it's not satisfying. So it's interesting that you're being asked here as an overall lesson to follow your heart, to go ahead and take that journey. So yeah, do step out of the box, whatever comfort zone you're in. You are being asked to step out the box, or that's what you probably will be doing anyway. And it's being further confirmed here with the Prince of Cups to continue to do that, to go ahead and do that. We've then got the Fool card, which is talking about you taking that leap of faith and going ahead and trying something new, being brave. The Eight of Cups is also about being brave. This is also ruled by Aries, which is about, you know, Aries is about the soldier, the warrior, the brave kind of person. So it looks like you are being asked here to go ahead and take that leap of faith. It looks like you're possibly emerging in some way as a butterfly would from a chrysalis. So it's like it's time for you to move forward. It could be with regards to relationships. It could be regards to work. It could be to do with communication. Communication is coming out quite strongly here as well. So yeah, you may need to communicate. Communication may be important, and it could be even what you tell yourself as well, how you communicate to yourself about following your heart and doing the things that you love, and being wise about it. You know, you are being asked to be wise about this. So where I keep reiterating the wise, it could be that you know, you need to not throw the baby out with the bathwater, for one, and secondly, I feel it's saying that it's wise, like it's logical, it makes sense. Like this, to stay in the Eight of Cups is like, this is logical. Like, we've been together for this amount of time, we've got this amount of things together that we share. It makes sense to continue to stay here. However, you're being asked to be wise, which is like the next step, I guess, out of logic is wisdom, where you're combining maybe your intuition, your emotion, your feelings, you know, how you really feel with what actually does work as well, and also understanding that that is part of the workings. It's almost like the story with Oshun, for those of you that are aware of Oshun. She's a love goddess. That's really a small way to describe her, but she's essentially a love goddess. And she the story goes that she apparently, I'm probably going to get this completely wrong, but I've only heard it a few times. She was that there was like, I think I'm gonna get it wrong. There was like a group of gods, and there's only one goddess, and it was Oshun. And Oshun basically represents love. All the other gods represented work. Oh, sorry, one moment. Hold that thought. Hey, sorry about that. Yes, my son knocks on the door. But yeah, so yeah, I was just saying that basically the story goes that, you know, Oshun, the goddess of love and the only female deity that was sent to out into the heavens or onto earth to create the world as we see it. There's only one female energy, and she represented love, and they thought that she wasn't important and didn't include her, and therefore they were finding that they were unsuccessful in creating the world. And it turned out that, you know, it was love is what they needed. It was love was represented many things, but ultimately it was the oil in the cogs. You know, it keeps things running. And basically this combination here is, I feel, is telling me that it's wise to follow your heart. Also got the strength card here as well. Not strength card, sorry. It's called strength, sorry. But it's actually the 9 of Wands, the Sagittarius card. So you may be involved with Sagittarius possibly as well. Maybe a Libra, an air sign as well. But yeah, this card here is asking you to be resilient, to keep working at what you're doing, to not give up, to be strong and to be resilient. So you're being asked to be resilient. So, I mean, with the 8 of Cups, you would need to be quite resilient and quite sure of the direction you're going in, and being, you know, that brave energy again may be required. And that's where you may find yourself towards the end of this period. So this is from June the 15th to July the 15th. So what's pushing you forward is the Queen of Discs. So this is actually you, Capricorn. This is what is pushing you forward. This is your motivating factor. This is what's going on in your subconscious. You are, it looks as if you're looking for family, or you want family, you want to settle down, you're looking for security. You may be wanting a mature relationship, a serious relationship with someone who has their head screwed on. It has their feet firmly planted on the ground. You yourself may also be thinking more about yourself and putting yourself first. And again, it's this whole following your heart thing, doing what you want for yourself. Money may also be a major concern, especially with the 6 of Coins centrally here. So, sorry, it's back again. Hi, sorry about that. Thank you. Sorry. So yeah, I was just saying that the 6 of Coins also kind of makes it clear that you are quite focused on reciprocity. You are looking for an equal balance, an equal give and take. This could be regards to love, and it could also be with regards to work or any area of your life. As this is quite a general reading. It's just to do with matters of your heart, so whatever's concerning you. So yeah, it looks like reciprocity is involved here. For me, this is speaking quite a lot to a work situation, as we do have the Princess, the Queen, and the Knight of Discs coming through. It could be that you are looking to move here with Knight of Discs. If this is a work-related situation, you could be studying for something new, preparing to move, and also leaving because of money, you know, or moving forward because of money. So yeah, it looks like you may have, you know, found a better job, a better fit with the 6 of Cups here, a job that you feel is more in line with your overall life path, or your overall kind of desires and ambitions. You feel much more at home in this work. You feel like you're with people that understand you, and you're with your soul family. You could very much feel that way here. Yeah, and it looks like you're concerned about maybe security with the Four of Wands here. This is in your concern position. You are moving, it looks like, towards the end of the month. You're moving on to something better, and you're searching for something better. Although you're quite concerned here with the Four of Wands, possibly that you'll win or that you will find something that you love. You want maybe to, find something that you love, but also feel that, it's a successful move, that you're going to achieve something. So yeah, that could be what you're concerned about. This could also talk about family, people that your friends and family. You could be concerned about leaving them, leaving that stability, what the familiarity. I never say that word, but the people that you're familiar with. Yeah, you're definitely in your heart about this. You're, leaving. You've got two cards here that are telling me that you are quite comfortable where you are, and you don't really want to leave because there's just so much history, and there's such a bond, and so much time has gone into it, and I think I feel with this kind of such a strong bond, and the Empress here as well, and you being so on path, also ending with the Four of Swords. I think everything that, if you leave, it's going to be very amicable. These two cards are quite positive cards as well, so I thought it would be very amicable, it would be very positive, and these people won't, you won't have to leave them permanently, or I don't see any kind of swords energy, although due to the Six of Swords here, you moving forward, that's like your main focus this month, is moving forward to find a solution to your discontent. Sorry about that. Oh my god. And the worst thing is, it's a spam call as well. They always call me. Sorry about that, guys. It's been quite interrupted, this reading, isn't it? What's going on? What is that saying? It's interference. A lot of people maybe be involved. A lot of distractions. You could be having a very busy time at the moment as well. Could be a great time of change for you, especially with the Knight of Discs and the Fool card and another Knight. So you're moving forward into more security, and you're moving forward into more of your heart space as well. But as I was saying, I do feel like it will end very amicably. Whatever is ending, I think you'll be able to remain friends with this person, these people. I don't feel like you're going to be losing anything. It's nothing lost, although we do see you moving forward. So in the near past, it looks as if you may have started something new. So you may have recently started studying something to do with your work, or to do with money. You could have made a small investment as well into a business idea that you're interested in. This could also be connected to love, possibly. So maybe a relationship has started, a new relationship that has just become official, that has just become, maybe in the near past, have just kind of reached a kind of a point where a serious commitment was being considered and talked about. You're very interested in meeting someone that is like you, that has the same values as you, that is on the same page as you, that is willing to put in as much work as you are, and it's also your soulmate. You may be looking for your soulmate. That's really what this is about. You're unsatisfied with dealing with people that aren't on the same page as you, that aren't in it like you're in it, that isn't, maybe you want a long-term relationship, especially with the Empress. And the Knight of Discs, you may be looking for something long-term, a serious commitment with someone, and maybe in the past, or maybe even currently, you're not kind of getting that, possibly. But you are being asked with the Nine of Wands to remain strong, to be consistent, not to give up, to be proud of how far you've got. You've got very far, and to give yourself a pat on the back, if anything, with the Nine of Wands. Yeah. it's yeah, you've done very well, and you're just being asked to keep going. Don't give up the fight now. Okay, so you may be wanting to take a break a little bit here, though, especially with the Four of Swords in the near future. You may be really wanting to kind of get away, take a break. So you may be going through, like I said, a very busy or stressful time, or have done. And you're now wanting, I think, peace. You wanted a solution to the problem. You no longer want to feel stuck in any rut. And it's not even like a rut as well. Like, it's not the Four of Cups where you're kind of stuck in this kind of stagnant energy. Yes, there is a bit of stagnation here. Maybe even a bit of boredom or indecision, even with the Knight of Discs. Just not really too sure about how to move forward, or that kind of energy. And you could be, yeah, just wanting to move forward, not really stuck in a rut, but just really wanting something better. That's it. Because the Eight of Cups talks about actually being quite happy where you are, and you could actually just stay there. But it's like, it's not, there's something niggling at you. It's not what you love to do. And the Empress card here says that, yeah, this is a case of you finding what you love to do. You know, it could be read in so many ways. But I feel here that maybe it's money, luxury, abundance. Yeah. So you want to move forward. However, it's going to require you to become more Empress-like than Emperor-like, maybe, because Capricorn is very much more associated with the Emperor. You know, it's quite rigid and business focused, maybe even detached and completely goal focused, and you know, by any means necessary, maybe, or not any means necessary, but definitely it's a case of things being done as a means to an end. Regardless, it's quite a very masculine, just getting to the point energy. Whereas this energy is crossing you. You may want to move forward, but you need to balance, I feel, that kind of energy that I just described with a more feminine energy, because this is your challenge, is to move into your feminine and still feel powerful, still be powerful, still have the same amount of influence and power and control, maybe, in your work, in the type of work that you're doing. So yeah, this is really about, I think, following your heart. And I think with the Six of Cups here, you could even be looking back to see, okay, so what did I love to do when I was a kid? You know, here with these two cards, like, what did I love to do then? And that's where following your heart comes in. And that's really, for most people, like, and I think, yeah, for most people, if you want to figure out what it is that you love to do, what was it that you loved to do when you were a kid? You know, what was it that you would do in your spare time when you were a kid? What brought you joy? That's why so many adults love coloring in now, because there's adult coloring books, because it's something that we love to do as a child, and it makes us very happy. So, you know, and that brings a lot of happiness to a lot of adults. You know, I need to get, I've never actually got one. I need to use it. But yeah, it is about you, I think, following your heart. So that's quite a straightforward reading. It wasn't that complex. I would say that, yeah, in the near future, there will be a rest, there will be a break period. So it could be a period of maybe 4 weeks, you know, maybe 4 days, a period of time, a block of time, where you may be exploring your options and maybe very much be in a state of possibly possible indecision, maybe, again, indecision, but you're taking time out to really listen to your heart here in the near future. You really are taking time out to listen to the near future. I'm going to just pull some more cards from the base of the deck. I think I did see the Emperor. Yeah, so you've got the Emperor and the Empress. So if this is related to love, then this is definitely a soulmate connection, and I think you're feeling very much in love with this person. You feel very, very connected to them, most definitely. And it may feel like a bit of a risk to be with them. Things may be moving quite slow at the moment, because you maybe want to make this into like a serious relationship. So you're taking your time. You're making sure that you're not cutting corners and you're crossing all your T's and dotting all of your I's. You may really want to move forward in a relationship, but maybe the person that you're seeing is a bit slow to move forward. They may be having a bit of indecision, but not really indecision, but just having a lot to think about, a lot to kind of process and think about and decide upon. There's many different kind of factors I feel that maybe are needing to be considered by this person. So you could be dating an earth sign as well, maybe a Taurus, Virgo, or a Libra even. You could be dating a Libra. I did get Libra before. Most definitely it could be a Libra. But yeah, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo most definitely is coming through very strongly in the reading. But then we have the Emperor and the Empress, which looks like this is a very good, this could be, I mean, if you're with someone, this could be quite a good soulmate connection. However, it looks as if this person, if this is a great soulmate connection, you're with them and everything's fine, then it's just a case of you guys actually moving forward in the relationship. You guys having completed some sort of hard work. You guys could have just moved in, you know. There's definitely an energy of moving and something being new, but but at the same time, a lot of things to kind of deal with. It's not like you're just jumping into something new. It's like the new thing is taking time and planning and processing, a lot of back and forth, maybe a lot of money's being exchanged as well in this process. But there will come this time where you guys will be able to take a break, and it's coming. So towards the end of or middle of July, it looks like you will get this break. You will finally move in, relax. And that's what maybe you're concerned about, is actually finding this happy home that you're comfortable in and that you can create some happy memories in, that is the right fit for you. Okay, so if this is a case where, you're single and someone new has just come in, or, I've already described pretty much, if you're single, it looks as if you are going to embark on a journey of kind of putting yourself out there, maybe, making decisions, difficult decisions maybe in moving forward and actually meeting someone that is suitable for you, rather than settling. And I think they will be, I think you'll be successful in that, most definitely. And we've got the 10 of Wands here as well, the 10 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So there is a brand new start here, most definitely for you, with possibly a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, or a Capricorn. This also represents you. But there's definitely a fire energy here in your near future. So this could be the person that you end up moving towards, or that moves towards you. But I do feel like you'll be very compatible, and that is what you're looking for. And Spirit is saying it's going to happen. You are, you're working hard to move forward, to find your perfect match to you, your Empress. And Spirit is saying that keep going, be brave, keep going, it's going to happen. You just have to stay in this energy a little bit longer for this period, keep pushing forward. You will go from the 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is going to be difficult and it will be trying, but it's like you're learning a lesson here. It's like you're having to learn a lesson, I think, around not settling, about following your desires, realizing that they are important. This needs to be really clear in your mind. You're going to have an epiphany possibly about this as you move forward. It's like you're having a learning moment where you're realizing that What are you realizing? You are realizing, I feel that you're realizing that it's not good to kind of stay in a stagnant place where, yes, there is love, but not the kind of love that you want, and to really not settle. It's not about settling, and you're realizing, and it could be even settling as just like relationships of convenience, even away from settling, just really kind of keeping your standards high to ensure that you are satisfied, to avoid you continually being unsatisfied in relationships or not getting what you want, not getting this reciprocity that you so want. This equal, it's about choosing the right mates as well, and being more selective maybe, but selective in a sense of keeping your standards and knowing your standards. So that's what it is. And I think often we do, you meet someone and they seem nice and you give them a chance because they seem all right, but it's like, no. Oh, they have potential. No, it's no more potential. It's either they have what it is that you're looking for, or they don't. If they're going to get it next year, that's great. We'll talk again next year. But if they're not there now, then I think Spirit is saying, you don't have to settle. Capricorn, you're probably an amazing person. You probably have so much to offer, in so many ways. Who doesn't love a sturdy Capricorn in their life? I mean, Capricorns are amazing. I love Capricorns. I've got my brother's Capricorn and I've dated a Capricorn, and you guys are great. So I definitely would, don't down yourself if it's a self-esteem thing. You don't have to worry about that. Be brave, go forward, follow your heart. It is wise to do so, and don't give up. Don't give up. That's what you're being asked to do. I'm going to go ahead and pull some more cards in the extended reading to clarify each of these cards with the Santeria deck. And I'm also going to pull some cards from the Amira Love Oracle deck to get some more messages from Spirit. And then I will also be pulling some cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, again, to just get some more messages and see what else there is to see. But yeah, I think that's quite a good reading, and I think you probably will have quite a nice month as you move forward. Leave comments down below, let me know. I'd love to see how you guys are doing. And yeah, we'll speak again. And hopefully I'll see you over in the extended. Take good care and bye.